So welcome back. Here in this file, I'll try to show how to use the pseudo inverse in the case where we are generating or using the random inputs. So we have here y, the output that would be obtained is a nonlinear function of the input. It's 2x1 plus 4x2 squared plus 10x3 plus 6 over 1 plus x4 plus 5. And we'll try to see how the pseudo inverse will try to estimate this. Okay, so first of all, I'm using what? I'm using the random function, okay, from the random library. And here, the generated here, the size here would be 15. You can change it, of course. And I'm generating 4 vectors of input, x1 till x4. And all the values that will be generated here will be between 0 and 1. Okay, so once I've generated my input, x1 to x4, what I will do is that I will pass them to z, which would contain all the input data with a vector of 1s. Okay, and I will use these inputs to compute my output, okay, which will simulate the output you're trying to predict. Okay, so once I did this, I'm just displaying my output. So this is the signal or the output I'll be trying to predict. So with the pseudo inverse, of course, I will compute the pseudo inverse of z, okay, and I will multiply it by the y to get c, which are the coefficients in the linear regression, and multiply c by z, so I get the y predicted. And at the end, I'll display the y predicted, and I will compute the root mean square error by summing up all the squares of the errors between y and the y predicted, and I put the sum to the power 0.5 to take the square root. Okay, so this is the at the end the y obtained, the y predicted, and the root mean square error, which is 0.0278, and I'm displaying here on the chart, the line chart, the prediction compared to the real or the original output. The original output is the blue curve. The orange one is the predicted, and you see the two curves, they fit quite well. Okay, so you see, even with randomly generated input and already known nonlinear relation, the pseudo inverse worked quite well and gave quite good prediction. Thank you very much. I will continue with another video now about the how to import files from the data, the data from a file.